Secretary of the Department of Homeland Security, Kirstjen Nielsen, is testifying in front of the Senate. Pat Leahy, Senator Leahy from Vermont, is going to ask her a very, very normal standard question. She's going to give an amusing answer. Let's watch.
Norway is a predominantly white country, isn't it?
I actually do not know that, sir, but I imagine that is the case.
Okay.
I got news for you. Yeah, they are. Okay, here, in fact, I'll show you the numbers. We bothered to look them up. Norway is 83.2% Norwegian, otherwise known as white, 8.3% other European, which is otherwise known as largely white, and 8.5% other. So that's about 91% white. And by the way, the other might also have plenty of white countries as well, but of course, Norway's white, of course. What do you think Norway is? But they can't help themselves. They're greasy politicians, and they have to lie and bend the truth and say, I don't know that Norway's white, I haven't looked into it. By the way, you're working at Homeland Security. Maybe you should look into it. That's kind of your job. Aren't we doing extreme vetting, or do we not do extreme vetting of white countries? So that's why you never looked into it. Okay, anyway, now we're gonna go to Republican Senator Joni Ernst, okay? So she's in Iowa. By the way, it's not like the room is full of minorities, as you'll see, okay? She makes another excuse about Norway, and look at the reaction.
Ernst telling the crowd other world leaders support Trump.
He is standing up for a lot of the countries where we have seen.
Name a few. Could you name a few?
Yeah, you bet. Norway is one of them. No, well, okay. How many of you think? You laugh, but folks, who borders Norway? Russia.
And I don't know what that means. That's a group of good old American white folks from Iowa laughing their ass off at their Senator Joni Ernst. And she's like, somebody had to stick up for Norway. Somebody had to do it. Poor Norway. They're always getting abused. Norway's doing perfectly fine. They didn't need Trump to stand up for them. And by the way, they are far, far more progressive than we are, and are probably annoyed that Trump is claiming them as among his folk, because they're not his folk politically at all. The only reason why he mentioned Norway is because, and I'll apparently have to fill in the secretary here, Secretary Nielsen, because they are largely white. That is true. If you become a member of the Young Turks, you'll be saying,
I'm like a smart person.
So do it right now, tytnetwork.com/join. Get the whole Young Turks show every day.